In the offensive units that they've had, and then obviously at Boise State and what we did there together. He came over to me and said that was the fastest first practice he's been a part of. So that was really encouraging. Shows a lot in terms of the amount of film study that these offensive and defensive players and the units put in leading up to our first practice. And that was all brand new stuff out there, and I thought the energy, the enthusiasm was outstanding. And there's a lot of changes for these guys. I mean, let's be quite honest, it's the very first time they've gone through practice with that style, that tempo, and I don't even really know honestly what practices were like before, but I'll tell you what, they certainly were pretty good because these guys came out and really bought in and flew around. And the challenge is going to be, what do we do in day two? It's easy to have a ton of energy and enthusiasm. Everybody's anxiety's running high on day one, and now it's time to see how we respond in day two. But I tell you what, there were a lot of plays made on both sides of the football. We struck up the band offensively with a few explosive touchdowns down the field, but defensively we got some turnovers as well. And so we're going to compete every single day on turnovers. Three's the quota for the defense. So conditioning's on the line after practice, and the defense had the upper hand on taking care of the football or the takeaways. Offense will have to improve on that. But other than that, it was a great day. It was great to be back on the grass, and it's an unbelievable environment to do it in with great weather. So we're all happy, and let's keep on moving on. Any questions?
So what you guys did in the fight song for the touchdown and turnovers?
Yeah. So we do. So what I said is anytime there's a turnover, we're gonna lay into that horn. We're just gonna that air horn is gonna go off, pretty wildly, and so it basically announces to everybody that's on the field, whether you're working at a different drill, that there was a ball that was taken away by the defensive unit. On the flip side of that, the offense has to be rewarded for scoring touchdowns. So we believe we have one of the best fight songs across America. So we want to strike that sucker up a whole bunch. And today we struck it up a few times. We want to get it even more.
With Mike, did you see any rust or anything like that, or were you impressed with at least?
No, and I think if there's any rust, it's just obviously just the newness, the newness of what he's doing from a communication standpoint, the newness of what he's doing from a footwork standpoint in the run game. But in terms of going through his progressions, I was very pleased with Mike's work today. He was, he was out there commanding an offense that he doesn't necessarily know in and out, but it appeared at times like he did know it in and out. But of course, day two, we're going to install even more schemes. But